Hi, my name is Roger Öhlund. I'm a business development manager with Skellefteå Kraft, and I'm here to talk about our cold climate test center just outside of Arjeplog community in Norrbotten, Sweden. The Ullaboda site is, from a cold climate perspective, one of the most demanding wind power sites to be found anywhere. It sits just south of the Arctic Circle on a mountaintop approximately 780 meters above sea level. It sits 15 kilometers outside of the Arjeplog community, and there is an airport access within 100 kilometers. This test site has more than 730 hours a year with less than minus 10 degrees Celsius. It has wind speeds of 8.4 meters per second at 120 meters height. And it is a very moist environment, so icing conditions can be terrible, to say the least. Since April 2020, we have an environmental permit allowing for 5 turbines up to 330 meters height on site. We have facilities. There is a physically separate test facility, including lockable office space. There is a separate test network infrastructure. This is a firewall architecture. It is fully equipped with a timeshare workshop. There is a kitchen and hygiene facilities, and we have storage down in Arjeplog community. The test site will have 2 masts for wind measurements. One is already there and one is to be provided later. So the activities that we are going to perform at this site includes concept evaluation, ice model verification. We will have the capability to certify different types of wind turbines. We will be able to test components, sensors, subsystems, new materials and coatings. In an environment for verification and establishment of working methods and risk levels linked to wind farms in cold climate, the relationship and collaboration between participants provides a natural networking and synergies enabling new business opportunities. For that reason, we will have the test site open to different types of participants. The test site will, of course, be open to wind turbine providers, and they will perform large-scale testing. We will also have the site open to smaller solution providers and small-scale testing, such as subsystems and components testing. The platform of opportunities can also be offered to universities and research organizations. We will achieve a partner consortium to provide an environment of a strong business relationships, networking and collaboration between test activity participants, and where synergies enabling new business opportunities are created, as well as furthering of wind power technologies for a future renewable society. The partner consortium will have responsibilities around approving component test applicants. They will provide test support services, test infrastructure, help with placement and integration of components, provide meteorological data, and documented ambient conditions. Also manage change requests and manage test site public relations. If we look at roles and responsibilities at this test site, there will be a corporate entity that owns the site and signs turbine contracts. There will also be the test consortium that I spoke of. This test consortium will have a representation on the board of this corporate entity in order to achieve transparency and to help keep the right direction for this test site. The test consortium will own and maintain all the test environment, facilities, infrastructure, and services. It will also, as I said earlier, approve test projects and synchronize component tests with turbine vendor test activities. Turbine vendors and also small-scale testers will, of course, have access to facilities and test data during the agreed test period. There is a need for turbine maintenance and support and services, of course, but this will be a joint agreement on responsibilities, and we will adapt this to the different types of business models used. The corporate entity owning the site acknowledges that once the test period has expired, turbine vendors may wish to replace the test turbine with another model to progress testing in line with technology development. This can be achieved several ways depending on initial business models. It could be that the corporate entity owning the site actually procures the turbine. It could be that we rent the turbine. It could be that the turbine vendor rents a turbine site for testing. The idea is to be as flexible as possible to help achieve this environment where we progress technology development in cold climate wind farms. That was all from me. I say thank you, and you may contact us if you have further questions.